Compliance Conversations is a free series from wateroperator.org with expert insights on operating and managing a small public water system. This is episode 2. In this episode, our host Steve Wilson continues his discussion with Jeff Oxenford about the most common compliance issues, focusing on the opportunity that sanitary surveys provide to make compliance easier.
Compliance data is one thing. The second thing I see is sanitary surveys, the inspections, making sure that systems do that. And I think sanitary surveys are vital to protect public health. Sure. Really going in, kicking the tires, making sure things are happening. And where we start to see things fall off in the sanitary surveys is, are people doing proactive maintenance? Are they keeping up with the system? Are there things that could eventually cause a problem that really haven't rose to the surface yet?
In a lot of cases, operators see a sanitary survey as the state agency coming out and being Big Brother. But what you're suggesting is they really need to utilize that to their advantage.
Well, I think sanitary surveys are kind of your check. They're a regulatory thing. These are things that you should be doing. And the idea behind a sanitary survey is to catch a deficiency before it becomes a problem. And so, the things that are on your sanitary survey checklist, well, there's only going to be checked every 3 years or something when the state comes. It is really vital that you're keeping up with these things on the sanitary survey list. The reason they're on the sanitary survey list is they could be a health issue.
I see a tendency that if I've been through a couple sanitary surveys, I realize what they're going to look for, what they're going to ask about, or what's really a concern and what isn't. You can kind of get complacent. And because there's a lot of other things that are probably more of a priority, just making sure the system's working like it's supposed to, and a lot of things that come up, and you're always putting out fires. How do we change that mindset?
I mean, it's very analogous to your doctor. You have a doctor's appointment, so well, maybe I'll eat right for a week before my test, or I will do something to be ready for it. I think
sure.
People, New Year's we all work out and we do really great, and then we forget about it over time. I think those kind of things, that's kind of what can happen with the sanitary surveys. It's that issue of hey, we look when we're expected to look, and then we move to other priorities. So I think just that's the mindset. I think that's the idea that you should be keeping track of what's going on. One thing that RCAP does and the technical assistance providers do when they work with a system that I think is really great is we have a TMF, or a technical managerial financial evaluation. That's also another really great tool to make sure that you are keeping on track with the things you need to do, is looking at all these things over time and making sure that you're keeping track of all the duties that you have, because there's a lot of things that you're required to do as an operator.
Thanks for watching Compliance Conversations. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to hear about new videos. And remember, regulations don't have to stress you out. Wateroperator.org is a collaboration between the Rural Community Assistance Partnership and the University of Illinois through the Illinois State Water Survey, with funding from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. The views expressed here are solely from the presenters and are not endorsed or reviewed by the U.S. EPA.